Alright, this is the introduction video to this BMW R100. I'm going to start off by showing you all of the switches and the button functions. Down here, located on the right hand side, is the key. This is just a designated key switch. Turn once to the right to power up the battery auxiliary, turn back to shut it off, and it is removable. Your phone will also act as your key if you enable it in the Moto Gadget app, which I can explain later on. So the key is on. Up here we have a button in between the throttle assembly and the brake master. This is going to be your start button. So it's press to hold it and then the bike will turn on. Over here on the top clamp, this is the horn button. This is the high beam button. You also flash, and if you press and hold for a second, it'll latch. And then to go back to low beam, press again to cancel. And then over here is your turn right, press to cancel, and then turn left, and again, press to cancel. Before I jump into the starting sequence, I wanted to explain what these LED indicators are telling you. This blue one here is just the high beam light. So when it's active, it'll be on. When you flash, it flashes with it. Self-explanatory there. Green is neutral, and red is oil pressure. It turns on when there's no oil pressure. So the starting sequence is pretty simple. We have two identical things we have to do. This side, we do it to this side, almost having two engines. So right here is your fuel tap. There's one on the other side of the tank as well. Wherever the large part of this knob is, that's kind of like your arrow. So in the off position, you have off this way. This is the on position. This is where it'll be run. You'll run it in this position daily. Off again, and then reserve is straight up. So when you're riding it in the on position, there's a tall straw in the tank. When the fuel level dips below that tall straw, the engine will want to cut out. That's like your fuel, that's like your gas light. Then you would flip this to reserve and you have another half tank and use time to fill up the tank. So we flip the fuel petcocks all the way straight up, or if it's full, you would go down, either one. There's a choke circuit on the inside of the carburetor. It's a little lever. For cold starts, we want to pull those up and it's ready to go. You would press and hold this button and make sure the green light is on and it'll fire up, which I will demonstrate now. You need to press and hold the start button and apply a little bit of throttle to get it to catch. Here we go. Double tap to turn off the bike, or you can just turn off the key switch. That's it.